Hey everybody, this is the Pest Rhino Show. Today we're going to go through my next Trx4m build, and maybe we'll get into some more on the Redcat, and then potentially into the Kraton 6S. Got a lot of stuff going on all three of them, so I guess we'll get started with the first one. So the next Trx4m build is going to be a Injora tarantula. So I decided, I spoke with Injora about their new transmission and motor combo, and they're sending me one of those. So I will be building an Injora, a complete Injora build again, so we can test that out and test out some other stuff I've never used before from Injora. We can go through some of that. So first, since I'm going to have the brushed motor with the transmission, I picked up one of these. The Injora ESC. Getting a reflection. Hold on a second. Maybe that's better. No, still bad. Here, let's turn this off. Alright. Looks pretty cool. I haven't opened it. Let's go ahead and open it. Hope everybody's having a great weekend. I don't know when I'll get this posted, but today is Easter, so happy Easter, everybody. My wife is in there cooking our big Easter dinner. So I figured I'd take some time and make a little video for you guys. Alright, so let's see this little guy. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, pretty nice little unit. Aluminum. It's got the cap sticking out here, which that's kind of weird. But whatever, I guess. That is weird though. Here we got some Velcro there. And then I got some wires here. I think the battery wire, I'm hoping I can use the Furatech. I think I can use the Furatech connection so that I have my battery connector that I use. Oh wait, this is the battery. So what's that? That must be the motor. Yeah, I guess it has to be. But yeah. So yeah, I think so. I think the Furatech battery connector will connect right in there. So transmission is the new one from Injora. The motor is the new one from Injora. It's a 370. We got the brushless ESC. So that's ready to go. It'll be 4-wheel steer, I hope. And I've got two orange NSDRC RS100s that'll be going in it. This will be an extended version, so this will be high trail links, rear links in the front, and high trail rear links in the rear. So I got two sets of drive shafts. Shocks, I've got some Injoras here. These are the 59 millimeters. And I also have some of the links. Here we have diff covers. I'm using, these are brass diff covers. I'm using the Injora standard axles, not diamond. So I'll be able to use these brass diff covers on there. I also have these black diff covers, but these aren't, these are what actually go on it, so not sure why I have those out. Then I've got standoffs, I got spacers, I got all the little orange bits that I like. Brass standoffs if I need them. I have these trio weights. I'd like to put them on there, but let's see how that works out. So yeah, so that's what I got for the build. Pretty much got everything I need. I'm just waiting on the transmission and motor, but while I'm waiting on that, I will be building this tarantula. So, as you can see, my first step on the tarantula build is wrapping. I don't know. First off, I don't like the glossy orange. It just looks cheap to me. So I've got tons of wrap, and so far what I've tried is this matte burnt orange, which I think will look really good. And then I tried this blue carbon fiber, which actually looks really good. So I'm not sure what I'll do. We'll just have to see. So that's what I'm going to be doing today, is going through and trying to wrap. I'm not using the big motor hood. I'll be using lay down servos, so won't need the hood. Might need to make some modifications to the chassis, but we'll get to that later. What else? I think that's it on this one. So that's what'll be going on with the Injora build. Move my camera. That's right. Alright, so next, I did a lot of work on this. So I'll show you what I did. First, it's got the weighted front wheels on it. You can see how these collapse. My weights make them not so collapsible. Which I think digging in the front, I think that's really what you need. Let's pull the body off first. So, as you can see, the big thing I did was I cut off the rear section of the chassis. And the reason I did that is that now that that's gone, my servo can go up higher. And it can still go up higher even more, which means I can lower it even further. But I haven't done that yet, because the front is my next big issue. So I could cut the front off just like I did the rear and do the exact same thing. And then the body would just be held on by magnets. And doing that, I can make this thing really low. Well, actually, yeah. So I'm not sure what I'm gonna do there yet, but you can see I've got the hot racing shocks on here, and these are KYC, KYX, whatever. I think they're originally supposed to be flex blades, I think, but I use them as shock mounts. So you can see this doesn't move. It's a solid mount. There's no bushing in there. It's just solid mounted, so that I move my shocks back and up a little bit. Same thing in the back. They don't move. Moves my shocks down and up a little bit. So that helped tremendously. What else? I think everything else has stayed the same. You can see I've got the links. And I still see people having a problem with the links. So here's what you need to know. So this distance to there is the same as this distance to there. Now on the Trx4m, that is not the same in the front. But on the Redcat, this distance from here is the same as this distance here. So you can run the same link on the bottom and on the top, just like you can in the rear. The bottom and the top are the same. The front, the bottom, and the top are the same. You can see the pinion angle is great. It actually matches the front and rear. The front might be down a little bit more just because of the way I've got it dropped down, but you can see there's no matter what angle you get to, it'll move. Same in the rear. All the way up, runs just fine. All the way up, runs just fine. So you don't need anything custom. You just need extra of these. And I'll tell you what, if you've been doing the long, where you put the long links in the front and the rear, you should have a bunch of these laying around. So just take two and use them, and you'll be done. But yeah, the distance is the same from top to bottom, front and back. Unlike the Trx4m, it is not the same. Alright, and these are the diamond axles. What else? I think that's it on the Redcat. And all the parts are Injora except for the NSDRC servos, front and rear, with the NSDRC servo horn for the Trx4m. And I use that because I upgraded the axles. I think if you use the stock axles, you might get away with just using the standard NSDRC servo horn that comes with the servo. Just depends on what the mounting screw size is. Alright. So overall, it's a great looking truck. Easy to modify, just like the Trx4m. My son has just completed his indoor track, so we will get videos of this running along with some of the other Trx4ms I got around here, and hopefully the Tarantula, if I get that built in time. But I think that's it for the Redcat. I think I am going to remove this front chassis, because I think if I do that, I can then do this exact same thing and just have a magnet, just drop on magnet. But we'll look into that. So that is where we're at with the Redcat. I saw some guys doing lights and stuff on it. I don't think I'm going to do that. I'm so tired of the extra wires. I actually put headlights on my Kraton basher truck. I don't know if they'll ever be plugged in. I don't know. We'll see. So that's that. I got a couple other things. Some mail calls that didn't go well. This is the first of these Proline shocks. I bought these to go on. I'm really not sure what I bought them for. But I think I bought these to put on the basher Kraton, but once I got them, I realized they're just too skinny. They're not strong enough, and pretty much worthless as far as a Kraton would go. These would probably be really good on my 10th scale Redcat Ascent. I might try them there. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. I might just send them back. But I don't know. We'll look into it. That's what I'm saying on everything. But next up, Vanquish shocks. So I ordered a set of Vanquish shocks. Thinking these will be good for, I think, the Redcat, the mini Redcat. But they're way too big for that. And there's a lot of plastic on these, so for $40 a pair, I expected more. I mean, these, the $80 for a set of shocks I have to build, plus there's a lot of plastic. Yeah, I don't think, I mean, I don't know. I don't think I'm going to build them. I guess lastly, let me go get the show truck. Alright, so here we have the show truck. Let's see what's changed. We got the new servo horn on. We got this all put back together here in the back with the spacers. Everything's done perfectly. Everything went together smooth. So I'm trying to get rid of all the black on here. I don't want any black. There's going to be some. I mean, these are going to be black. All this is black. This is black. I get it. But like screws and nuts and all that stuff. So these nuts are the only black nuts on here. So I've got a set of titanium nuts that are coming that will be put on here. So I got titanium nuts there. I've also got titanium washers coming. And I have some titanium screws, and I can't remember what they were for. If we go to the bottom, I mean, you guys have seen most of this before. But everything down here except for this bumper is all aluminum. I mean, it's just gorgeous. I don't care what anybody says. This is a beautiful truck. And then we got the wing mount. So we went with more aluminum. And this is solid aluminum for the wing. We got the aluminum. Here, I'll see if I can get the wing in there. Wing mount. The body mounts are all aluminum. Everything. What else did I get? I already got the screws for the servo, which are aluminum. Oh, the radio box. That's what I did. So the radio box, I've got titanium screws coming for the radio box so we can get rid of those little black ones. Those are the only black screws on here, I believe. And I think, drive shafts. So this would be a big one. I haven't ordered them yet, but I'm trying to find one vendor that can do titanium drive shafts and titanium axles front and rear. And if I can find one company that has those in stock, I'll buy them. I've checked a couple of my places that I normally use. M2C, they don't have anything. JBI, RC, they have some but not all. And then, I always forget this, RCU. It's on my center brace here. Yeah, CRCU. So CRCU, as you can see, I got the front hinge pin holder. I ordered the whole set. So I'll have them front and rear in the rear. So these are getting replaced. This one, these are Vitavons, but they're getting replaced with CRCU. These Vitavons will go on the bouncer. So I'm not really wasting anything. But I think that's... So for this one to finish, I'm waiting on the nuts. Servo's supposed to... I'm not supposed to talk about it, but I'll have servos hopefully within a week or two. Hinge pin holders should be here next week. And everything else I've got. So this one will be ready to rock. Hopefully, at the latest, 2 weeks from today. That's at the latest. Earliest could be 1 week, but we'll see. I'm not holding my breath, so. Okay. I just love staring at this thing, guys. I mean, I wish you could see it in person. It is just amazing. Alright, so enough about that. This one's on the verge of being completed. Last but not least, I'll show you this while I'm doing the video. So let's take the pins off here. Ugh. Couple things I've done to this. The last thing I think you saw was I did the receiver box. Got the red servo mount on there. The aluminum body posts. These are a must-have when you're going to be sliding on your roof a lot. So, aluminum body posts were a big one. What else up here? It's got the big RPM front bumper. I don't know if you can see it. I don't think you can. I don't have enough room. But anyway, the other thing you should see. So, this is awkward. We've got the new wing mount, hot racing wing mount. We've got the wheelie bar with the springs. Seems pretty sturdy. I put this little RPM, just move it here. Put this little RPM skid plate over my big skid plate. Why? I don't know, but it's just added protection. So, tons of protection in this build. We got the front bumper that covers most of this aluminum. I might wrap this because that kind of just sticks out there and it's going to get scratched up and beat up, but if I wrap it, it'll eliminate the little surface scratches. But this guy, the only thing it's waiting on is a servo. I will be doing other mods to it though. Like I said, I'll be doing, you can see it's got the stock hinge pin holders, so those will be Vidavon on this one. And then the servo, and then this one's ready to go. Last other thing it was waiting on these body mounts, and I just got those yesterday, so it's just waiting on a servo and she'll be ready to go. I'd have to say this is a pretty well modded Kraton. Even though I got the ultimate Kraton over there, this one's modded really well. When you got the Beast motor, you got the Beast ESC, you got all the little aluminum knickknacks, you got the cool Vidavon motor mount, and then carbon fiber. Everything else is carbon fiber. So I think it's pretty cool. It's going to be fun to destroy it, I can tell you that. Lots of fun. And I've got my big ramp out there that Matt made me. Maybe I'll jump on the roof. Do some videos like that. Good thing about it is I'll have no fear because I have another truck. Plus I have extra parts of almost everything. If I break something, I've got it to replace it. So, not worried about that. So we will bash and bash and bash until it can't bash no more. Which could be 10 minutes, could be weeks. But we'll find out soon enough. Weather's starting to change. It's going to get cold again next week. But overall, the quality of weather is trending in the right direction. Could be out today if it wasn't family day. Plus, I don't have service, so it doesn't really matter. So, with that being said, I am so looking forward to getting this guy out and doing a little playing. I hate body clips. Absolutely hate body clips. Why is that? I don't know why. Sometimes it doesn't go down. But to be honest with you, it reminds me of the old days. So much stuff now doesn't have body clips. It's kind of nostalgic when you find one that does. Alright, so clear this out of the way. I think that's it for today, guys. I've gone through all the projects that I'm working on. One last thing. These wheels and tires. So these are the new Injora off-road tires. They look great. They're 1.3s. These wheels are 1.5s, 1.55. And they're 12 millimeter hex, and I've got these hexes to bring it down to 7. So these can go on anything really, but they could go on the Redcat, they could go on the new Injora build. I'm not sure where they're gonna go. The wheels are pretty cool, solid aluminum. Basic design, old school design. But these tires are pretty sweet. And then you can hear it. So this one has no weight other than the wheel. This one has the wheel and a 1.9 wheel weight inside of it. Steel, not brass. But yeah, they're pretty heavy. Let's pull off the scale. I calibrated my other scale, my little 4-corner scales. And I got an issue, like everything is 50-50. And that, of course, is not what I want. So it's 49 grams. 128. So that's 3 times the weight. So these are the rear. And these are the front. That extra weight in the front is really going to help. So, I just want to show you these. I don't know what vehicle they're going on. But when I decide, you'll see them, and it won't be something you forget lightly. All right. That's it for today. I want to thank you for your time. I hope you come back and see me again on my next video. And happy Easter. And I hope you have a great week.